Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, First of all, I just want to thank everybody who's tuning in now. New subscribers on YouTube, followers on Instagram, friends on Facebook. Um, I appreciate it. I really do. Um, I need you to know that this is all an effort for me to be obedient to what God has called me to do. Um, and with that comes uh, things that are a little bit out of the ordinary for me, and it's a little bit tough for me, honestly. But I'm doing my best to be obedient, which brings me to tonight. God had placed it on my heart to do a midnight message last week. And there were some videos that I had made up that I had already planned. They were edited, music added onto it, and everything. And I was ready to send them out. And I was sitting there on the bed, and um, God told me no. He told me no. He gave me another message, but before I get to that, I want to read something to you. Um, Proverbs 19 verses 21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. Um, in this time, daylight savings time, we're preparing to set our clocks back, and God simply spoke to my heart and He said, "Fall back, fall back, fall back." We're living in a time where falling back is probably the hardest thing for any of us to do. Times of uncertainties, times of oppression for some, times in which we're just struggling to survive. And so many of us have developed this attitude of honestly proactiveness. And rightfully so. You know, we have children, we have responsibilities, we have things to take care of, and whatnot. And so when we get to dealing with these things, we it's almost inconducive for us to be complacent about anything. You know, we get up and we go get it. We go to work and we go get it done, and we figure things out and we make things happen, and we're always constantly trying to move forward. And what God was speaking to my heart was that in this season of falling back, then maybe it's time for us to just kind of step back from things a little bit and see His hand at work. Proverbs 19:21 says, "Many are the devices of a man's heart. The devices are the plans. Many are the plans in a man's heart, yet and still it is the counsel of the Lord that prevails." And so if God's counsel is going to prevail, if his will is going to prevail anyway, then whether we are proactive or reactive, whether we are moving forward or standing still, if His will is going to survive and prevail anyway, then what does it matter if we decide to fall back? Tonight we are setting our clocks backward. We are getting something that most people say that we can never get. We are getting time. Time, our most precious asset. Time, our most valuable asset. Time, the one thing that we can never see, that we think that we can never get back, we are getting tonight in time. So what if we decide to use that time to fall back? To fall back from our situations, to fall back from our problems, to fall back from our issues, and allow God to catch us. Catch this up. Check this out. If we allow God to catch us, we allow us the opportunity to see His will at work. And so while we're falling back, we're not falling back and doing nothing. We are falling back on what we already know about. Hasn't God already brought you through enough stuff already? Hasn't He seen you through trials and tribulations and storms already? Why would He not bring you through it again? It is some people out there, I don't know who this message is for, but it is someone out there that has been struggling on what the next step should be, on what the next thing they should do, on the next decision that they should make. And I am telling you that this is from God. Fall back on what you know, fall back on His word, fall back on His promise, fall back on what He has already told you, which shall be, because it is His counsel that will prevail in the end. I double dare you to fall back. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tuning in. I want you to take this time, take some, even if it's not the whole hour, take some of this time to just fall back on God's goodness and just give Him praise and worship for what He's already done. Because even if He doesn't do anything else, I don't know about you, but for me, He's done enough. I got enough that I can fall back on and carry me on all the way through this journey. Thank you all. God bless you.